What's up, YouTube gang? It's been a minute since I made a video, but finally settled into the new house, and I'm working on a video to showcase basically the whole process of moving in. So that should be coming out soon, but wanted to make a video today. We are on the rooftop. I got some neighbors over here, it looks like, which is great. And I am going to be working on Claude. Building stuff. So my business partner and I, we just got Claude Enterprise for our company, Whistler Inc. Ryan and I were very big into AI and just like doing what's new, right? Like adapting with the times. And we have a ton of clients that are like building with AI, not just like this year where it seems like everything's popping off, but like they've been building with AI for like years now, like 3 to 4 years. So super excited to be on Claude, coming from ChatGPT for the past year. ChatGPT has been great, but we're gonna give Claude a go and see what's up with it. So yeah, I'm gonna be coding on Claude today, see what I can do, build some workflows, and yeah, this is my view of my rooftop, my house. So it's beautiful out today. I think it's like 75 in Philadelphia. And yeah, what a time to be alive. So basically, we purchased the Enterprise, which is, or one of the Enterprise options. I think it was Team. But you get up to like, it starts at 5 to 150 users, and basically you get all the pro features of Claude, and you get co-work, which is basically kind of like OpenClaw in a sense, where you know you can have your AI and Claude do work for you while you're not at the computer. Given you have to get granted access to your computer and allow it to do stuff and approve things that you want done. So obviously, like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of iffy about that because of, you know, different risk factors, right? Like people are kind of iffy about that because of different risk factors, basically giving it access to, like, you know, sensitive info like your financials, your credit cards, and passwords and stuff like that, right? So you got to kind of like get some trust and obviously set the settings to what you feel is comfortable for you. Me personally, I haven't, you know, done anything with like financials or credit cards or anything like that yet. So I'm kind of just testing it from like a task perspective, where I let it, you know, book meetings and rearrange my calendar, rearrange files on my computer to make it more organized. And today I'm just basically testing out different things. It has this section on here called artifacts, which is, I think, as of now, to build, you know, products and templates and stuff. So I gotta check it out. I'm not too sure quite yet, but yeah, I'm gonna check that out today. But yeah, I think the package that we got is like $20 a month, and then you get a discount if you buy it for a full year. So that's what we did. And yeah, we're doing some pretty cool things over here at Whistler Inc. Investing in our infrastructure and our people. Obviously, we want to have the best setup. It's the best place to be a recruiter, right? So that's our goal and vision, is to make Whistler Inc. the best place to be a recruiter. And I'm actually hiring for my team right now for ServiceNow. Gratefully, I have a ton of clients that need my help, and you know, I can't do it by myself anymore. I mean, I can, I'm just working extra hours, and you know, it's great. But with that being said, like, I have the opportunity to help someone else and bring them on so they can make a ton of money in the ServiceNow space and help people get new jobs and clients fill their roles to help them scale, right? So yeah, I'm hiring for a ServiceNow recruitment consultant. This person needs to have agency background. I'm sorry to any internal recruiters that have, just internal recruitment experience. We're looking for proven. We're looking for proven recruitment experience, meaning, 2 to 3 years at the minimum. You've billed $500,000 plus in a year before. You're able to operate independently. Ryan and I, we're not going to sit here and micromanage you. We don't want to do that either. Like, this is a place where, you're the best of the best, right? Whistler Inc. is where you come after being at an agency as a top performer, and you get to own your stuff, have full autonomy, and at the same time, like, have a piece of the pie equity, right? So, yeah, it's a great opportunity. If you guys know anybody that has ServiceNow recruitment experience, or even like Salesforce or Workday, kind of like a similar like technology in a sense, recruitment wise, send them my way. I'm offering up to $80,000 base salary, 30% commissions on everything brought in, and you get paid as soon as we collect from the client. So yeah, it's a pretty great package. 100% remote, unlimited PTO. Yeah, so Whistler Inc., come on over and join. So yeah, building on Claude today. Claude. Basically, like with these platforms, these intelligent systems, ChatGPT, Claude, you got to train them, right? Like, it's not something that you just like start today and it has all the answers for you and it knows you. Like, it's one of those things where like you got to use it every single day, and it keeps adapting to you. It keeps learning about you and responds the way you want it to respond. And say you have a task that needs done for a specific client or business, you can train it to write things and do tasks in a certain way to cater to that client specifically, and it remembers it. So a lot of people, whenever they get ChatGPT or Claude, they think it's like it comes as is as a product, and it's like that's the end all be all. But really, it's like the more you use it and the more you train it, it becomes like more intelligent, more smart, and more yours. Like, it becomes you essentially. So my advice is like, get it, start using it, ask it questions, have it do things for you, like search the web, tell it all about your interests and what you do, maybe your businesses, your goals. It can help you strategize, make business plans, and really just like, it's astonishing like what it can do for you. So yeah, I think the main thing for me is I use it for every day, just like kind of like going to Google and asking Google questions. I still use Google, but usually I pull up ChatGPT or Claude now and I ask Claude things. A lot of people ask me what's the difference between ChatGPT and Claude, and I don't really know that answer quite yet, but from what I've seen and what other people have told me is, ChatGPT, you kind of ask it something or tell it to do something, and it gives you kind of like the answer, and it's more generic, so to speak, where if you tell Claude to do something, it basically, you can train it and you can hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Alrighty. As I was saying, what was I saying? Basically, they have a bunch of open houses right now because the community is brand new. Perks of a brand new community is you're here by yourself for the most part. We have a couple of neighbors at least that have introduced themselves. It's a really nice community so far, but those HOA fees and the HOA can be tricky sometimes. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Claude versus ChatGPT. Like I was saying, Claude is, I feel like Claude, well, let's just start with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I think, gives you answers and it does things for the most part, right? But it doesn't really challenge you to think further. Where Claude, I think the difference is it responds to your requests and your questions, and it brings you different like prompts and questions back, and it makes you think further beyond what you were originally like asking. So I think it's pretty cool in the sense of that, because it gets you to think deeper, more critically. It might even give you ideas that you weren't thinking of, and I think that's kind of like the main difference I'm seeing so far and what people have told me. So I think that's pretty cool. And then I think another big difference is the co-work, right? ChatGPT doesn't really have that, at least yet. And Claude, the package that we have, is like the same amount for ChatGPT Plus or Pro, whatever it is. And you get co-work, which is essentially like I said, kind of like the OpenClaw AI agent that you can like have run on your computer and do stuff for you when you're not there. So yeah, it's pretty fun. So it's not really like which AI is better, it's like what I use Claude for in my day-to-day. I run a recruiting firm with Whistler and creative brand with Mod 570. So I feel like with Claude, it provides more value, because with Whistler, I'm trying to build stuff, and ChatGPT doesn't really have that feature yet to build. I feel like, please comment below if I'm misspeaking, but to my knowledge, ChatGPT doesn't have that, but Claude has Claude Code and co-work to help assist you with building stuff. Yeah, I feel like from a memory and context standpoint, like Claude can hold your formats, your brand voice, and your preferences across sessions, where like ChatGPT, it doesn't really have that ability to like work across different sessions. Like each time you have something, you put it into a note, and then you have to work directly in that note, where Claude allows you to work across different notes and projects at the same time, which is cool. And then I think from like a creative standpoint, especially with like my music and Mod 570, less so my music, because like I'm not using AI to like create my music, right? Like that's not the route I'm trying to take. Like I respect the creative originality from the source, right? When it comes to creating music, writing music, singing, all that production. But I think from a creative standpoint, from like Mod 570, it tends to feel less robotic. And I'm talking about Claude. I feel like it has more of a creative self and a sense to it, especially for like writing and putting together ideas. Clean ahead so you can probably hear that. I need to get one of those mics where you guys can like hear me and like I can put it like right here. And then I think like what I'm gathering so far from using Claude, it's more honest about stuff. Like ChatGPT, it'll give you an answer and it'll tell you like, yeah, you can do this, this, and this. But Claude will give you an answer and say, yeah, you could do this, this, and this, but this might not work because of this. And it's just more honest in a sense. So I think that's pretty cool. You can definitely tell the difference, even from like day one using it. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here, and I hope you guys found it insightful. Basically the differences between ChatGPT, Claude, what I do and what I use it for, and why I like it. I'm gonna make more videos about Claude just because I just got it, and I feel like I'm about to make some legendary type shit product wise, and just, you know, different workflows and stuff, and I feel like that'll bring some value to you guys. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I guess from just like a Claude AI standpoint, like, what do you guys want to see me build? Do you want to see like different types of prompts that I have to make it do certain things? How can I help you guys provide, you know, information and content? So heading down to Houston in a couple of weeks, got to link up with the guys. We're about to make a movie. We're about to make some music videos. We got some recording sessions booked in, you know, so new music coming soon, and hopefully y'all see me in Philly at some of your favorite venues here in the next couple of months to a year, and after that maybe nationwide and worldwide. So I'm also heading to Vegas in May, early May, for ServiceNow Knowledge. Obviously gonna link up with all y'all there. I can't wait to see you guys and talk strategy, jobs, insight, just grab some coffee and catch up. It's great to see everybody in person. So appreciate you guys stopping through, checking out my YouTube. Make sure to hit the like button, shoot a comment on here. It helps me out, helps me grow. You know, if it's a comment about today's video or something you want me to make in the future, you know, drop a comment and then hit subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. So talk to y'all soon.
I'm busy. Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling strong. Hit the gym, you know I got my weights on. Can't wait to get to you and say some. Take your dress off and we drink some. And they know I'm breaded, I've been working long, up until the break of dawn. You know that I had to go and shake it up. Your last one had you break it up. Slide around my block, pick you up, girl, I'm in the city.